Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between jeffe and Crilmon on Apotheosis, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Zerg player. It is Crilmon, representing Illinois, which I think the Fighting Illinois is the mascot of Illinois University? Or the College of Illinois. I'm not entirely sure what the correct verbiage is there. And in the top left side of the map, we have the blue Terran player from Storm Gaming. It is jeffe. Alright, so a TVZ for you guys here on Apotheosis. Again, I love this map. I know this is from the previous map pool, but again, I had to get a buffer up because I went to Thanksgiving at my in-laws for a while, and I didn't have time to do any casting while I was there, so you would have missed out. You would have missed out. Was it better? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Would you rather have older map pool games for a while, or just no games at all for a while I got ready for the new patch? I feel like the answer would be at least having the option for games would be a good thing. So here we are with the GM level TVZ brought to you on the Apotheosis. Again, I like this map a lot. I like the tile set. I like the green. I like the blue. I like the kind of brownish color. A lot of trees, a lot of bushes. Just fun stuff to look at all over the place. Gold bases as well. Always just a nice color palette. The Terran player going for what looks like a Reaper Expand, and our Zerg friend Crilmon, again, I think from Illinois if I had to guess, is getting a spawning pool and has an extractor already. Just super duper standard opening, and there is our Reaper. Reaper name. Oh, I can't do that one yet. I have to get ready for that one. This is going to be the Grin Reaper. The Grin Reaper, he is death with a smile. So he's going to come on out, try to bring as many of the Zerg units into the afterlife as possible, all while smiling broadly. You can't see it, mind you, because he has a mask on, but trust me on this one. This guy is the Grin Reaper, and he is pleased as punch to be doing his job. Look at the 3D portrait here. He's smiling. Can't you see? Underneath those like 3-circle breathing things. Why does he have that? Maybe that's the combat drugs interface. Maybe when he gets hurt, the combat drugs coming through those giant tubes into his face, and he's like, yeah, that's the good stuff. Because that's how Reapers all sound, right? They don't have high voices. They sound like this. They've been smoking and inhaling combat drugs for the last little while. Factory on the way for jeffe, queens, lings, speed, and more drones coming out from the Crilmon. Let's see how effective Grin Reaper can be. Oh, he stopped a third base. That's pretty good. That drone wanted a third at the gold so bad. Reaper shut that down hardcore. Probably a little bit by accident. I mean, you can do that, right? You come down hoping your timing works to you shut down a third. It doesn't work all the time, but sometimes it does. Now, Crilmon can't come out here and do anything about it until speed is finished, unless they'll surround Grin Reaper. Grin Reaper. Why? I was just about to say, lings can do nothing to you. Off creep without speed. Why? jeffe wasn't paying attention. He just wasn't paying attention. That happens at the GM level too, you guys. Hellions, double pumping Hellions. There's jeffe here, making another Reaper. Alright, we're not going to name that one. We're going to keep him nameless as he's coming out at the 3-minute mark. It just doesn't make any sense. And here are the speedlings. It's just 6 of them. You're not going to win the game with this, but actually might get some damage off, killing an SCV, building part of this great supply depot wall. And yeah, forcing a cancel on a supply depot. Pretty good, but Hellions are here, picking up another SCV, trying to get up inside the main... Oh, lifting the supply depot and burning them alive. Kind of a two-pronged approach to keeping lings outside of your main base. Burn them with fire and lift your supply depot. So here come 4 Hellions and a Reaper from jeffe. Coming on down, Crilmon has queens, is making a whole ton of drones. He's going to take a massive lead here. 40 to 27 harvesters with 2 more drones on the way. Creep spread is going to connect the third base to the other 2, which is very nice here, but you actually need units to defend at this point. 3 queens is not going to cut it at the situation. There are some lings on the way. Roachwarren coming out too. Actually, maybe 3 queens is enough to handle 4 Hellions and a Reaper. Maybe 6 Hellions though. Oh, 2 more on the way too. jeffe really committing to this Hellion strategy. Oh, the Hellbat! The Hellbat transformation. I missed the armory. A full evacuation to the third base. Can't deal with Hellbats. Nope. Reaper comes in and says, hey, I'm going to get a drone kill. Does he get the drone kill? And he does. He gets the drone kill. The Hellbats were busy knocking down this rock tower. Oh, interesting. So gets the rock tower down, keeps the queens out, roasts up the lings that came in to defend the third, and then can take his sweet time taking down this third base. The queens cannot respond. Beautiful move. Absolutely beautiful move there by jheffe. Queen does pop out here at the third, distracts the Hellions for about 3 seconds before she gets burned alive. And the base is going to die. Hellbats always have more DPS against buildings than I think they should. But you know what? Giant flamethrowers, hey, that works. That works just fine. So third base gone for Crilmon. That hurts. Lings coming around. Are they just counterattacking? No, I think they... I don't know if you can kill... Oh, the Hellions are back into Hellion mode. And they're fast, and they can actually kite Speedlings for quite a while with good micro and a little bit of luck. Replacement third base here up along the bottom left side for Crilmon. And Lings for Crilmon are counterattacking at this point. The Great Supply Depot wall of the natural base is here, though. A bunker coming up as well. Are there any units to go inside that bunker? I guess there's a Marine, which is pretty good. The Hellions coming back, roasting up these Lings. Any Hellions going to die? I don't know if they are. No! Whoa! Super cost-effective so far. 43 units lost by Crilmon. 1,500 resources to only 5 units lost and 393 resources for jheffe. Fantastically effective affair there. Creep spread, fantastic for Crilmon. I really like what he's doing with that. Still trying to knock down these rocks that jheffe is using to block off Crilmon from his natural gold base. Well, third gold base anyway. jheffe is taking a third base now with Orbital Command. Getting Marines, getting Stim. Baneling Nest on the way for Crilmon, getting +1/+1 for those Lings. Both players spending their money pretty darn well. It is 48 to 41 Harvesters. How did... Wow. Did he lose... 2 workers, 3 workers killed? So jheffe just basically continued making workers that whole time. Crilmon kind of stopped and forgot about workers as he was desperately trying to save his third, and it ended up hurting him pretty bad. Alright, so what do we got? Double pumping medevacs from jheffe. Factory is making a reactor as well, making a lot of Marines. It is a huge tech switch to Bile right now, not continuing with his mech play. Still has the Hellbats. Still has them, which is nice. Let's see if the medevacs will come heal them. The medevac rally point is near enough. I think they will be drawn to these injured Hellbats, which again, you can heal in Hellbat mode, but not in Hellion mode. I don't understand how that makes any sense whatsoever. Yep, there it is. Delicious healing beams from the sky coming down to heal them. Look at how happy they are. Little Red Cross symbols on top of them. That's actually weird, right? That the Red Cross green symbol is that like universal? I mean, I guess that's for our like Earthling sensibilities, because these guys are not from Earth. That is for sure. Replacement gold base here is now a 4th by the Crilmon. Crilmon just going Ling Baneling, man. He's getting Baneling speed. He's getting 22 Lings. I think Ling Baneling pretty good in this situation. A lot of the stuff is considered light. Hellbats are light. Marines are light. Some pretty good crashes from speed Baneling should do very well for the red Zerg player. But it's 140 to 95 total supply. What is happening? Army supply 78 to 37. This army's a little bigger for jheffe than I thought, and here we come, burning down the Queen here at the 4th base. 4th base might just die again. I don't think Crilmon has enough to deal with this. Going for an infestation pit. Whoa. Yep, that gold base dies once again. Crilmon saying, I can't save that. I have a lot of Banes here with +1/+1, which is good. I have some Roaches, also good in this situation. Is jheffe going to continue pushing? Nah, he backs out. He cleared out most of the creep tumors here. He killed the hatch. He's feeling very pleased about his situation in life, and he's sending a small group of Marines away from the main army. I don't know why. Creep spread killing more of these creep tumors, marching down. Sitting here at this bridge, a nice little choke point that's very difficult for Crilmon to deal with. He wants to get a surround, is what he wants to do. In spite of all this, Crilmon is going for a hive. I feel like Crilmon is teching up as fast as he can without really doing what he needs to not lose bases, is the deal. Replacement 4th base not at the gold here, just north of his 3rd. Marine drop swooped around back towards the main. Marines dropping out of here. +1/+1 on those guys, and Stim and Combat Shield. Lings are responding. +1/+1 Lings are really terrifying, and that drop's going to get cleaned up. Yeah, picking up, boosting out is jheffe after losing a single Marine there. Widow Mines, Marines, Hellbats being very careful here. Is jheffe clearing out more of these creep tumors? Well-placed scan, allowing 2 separate groups of bio units Marines to clear out a ton of creep tumors. Banelings trying to come in, getting some nice hits there, but just continuing to retreat. No, Crilmon going for it. Banelings on in, Roaches on in as well. Infestors, do they have fungal growth? They do not. They can throw down infested Terrans, I suppose, or just get murdered. Instead, all that's left is some Roaches here, and that's it. A good game from Crilmon. Crilmon is defeated. jheffe is victorious, and Terran gets your win today. So yeah, it just really came down to that Hellbat timing off of 2 bases. And the fact that Crilmon made that really ill-advised Zergling attack up at the front door of jeffe and lost all of his lings. That hurts so much. I mean, resources lost more than doubled up, 2,000 to 5,400. Crilmon lost a lot of stuff there in that game, 28 to 135. So just good splits on that final attack by jeffe. Did he lose his Hellbats? How many Hellbats does he have on the field? 2. Yeah, it looks like his Hellbats tanked up all those Baneling hits and the Roach hits. But it did leave a goodly number of Marines, 53 Marines remaining and 7 Widow Mines, and that was it. Crilmon recognized he was dead. These Infestors popped out a couple more minutes, and they would have had enough for Fungal, which might have changed the tide of this battle. But it didn't, and sometimes that's all it is. Here at this level of StarCraft 2 is just a couple seconds, a couple more seconds, and things would have been so different. All right, so that's it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself. Patrons! Nicholas Cheek, Sean Govin, Nick Riley, Josh Cornelius, Jin, Jeff Duvall, KN, Matt Meermans, Hagon Marcus, Back Bertie, Alex Coffey, Ben Raboyne, 19 Day, Keith Garlow, Alexandros Canaris, Complex, Ian Westbrook, Michael McIntosh, Sam Estegoy, Bober Set, Cale Anderson, Trevor Smith, Menhadin, GMP, Sip Kopada, Konma, Michael Wellen, Plaid, Henry Cooper, Clayton Knight, Jan Kodera, Kevin Shing, Rajiv Bhatt, The Cosmic Phoenix, Peter Hawes, Andre Breet, Mither. Thank you, Leak at the top right. Bye.